In this video, I'll be sharing with you guys my morning gua sha routine. Now, I'm not a morning person at all. However, I feel like I've established a really good routine in the morning, and usually this takes me about 10 minutes. I normally just put something on, usually like a podcast or motivational, positive affirmation, prayer video, like whatever it is. And doing that whilst I'm doing my gua sha just really sets me up for the day. So if you saw my last video, then you probably remember this. This is my latest purchase from Rituals. The biggest gua sha I have ever seen in my life. For context, this is the one that I normally use. This is made with serpentine. It is a natural stone. However, I do prefer a stainless steel gua sha because it does stay cold for a lot longer and just feels more effective in my opinion. Also, with any stoneware, the longer you handle it, the warmer it tends to get over time, and it just doesn't feel as nice when it comes to an overall experience. Let's talk jade rollers. In my opinion, I don't find them very effective for myself. Functionality, I get it, and it does work, and it does feel really nice and cooling to the skin, especially when you've left it in a bowl of ice water. It's perfect. But after it climatizes to your body temperature, it just doesn't feel as nice after the initial first few rolls. It does help push all the lymphatic fluids in a really soothing, gentle way. However, for me, I would prefer to use something that's a little bit more rough, because although the jade roller feels really nice, it just doesn't feel effective to me. So in this video, we will be using a gua sha and we'll be using our hands. So before we start, we need to open our lymphatic nodes. If you do gua sha and you don't open your nodes, which leads into the lymphatic capillaries, there is really no point in doing a gua sha because you're pushing all the fluids, pushing all the toxins, pushing all the bloatness, like to where? But where is it going? Because the capillaries are blocked because you haven't opened them. The main lymph nodes that you want to activate are the ones behind your ears. It's not directly, it's like right here. You just want to massage them. Massage them for maybe about a minute or so, using a gentle, firm pressure. You don't want to bruise yourself. Of course, if you have any medical conditions, then you have to be careful. But here is a really good pressure point as well. Like when you press here, your body just automatically relaxes. And I think this is a really good pressure point as well if you have any headaches or any migraines. Your second lymph nodes are the ones under your armpits. So what you want to do is you just want to kind of massage them. Okay, so it kind of looks like I'm caressing my boobs on camera right now, but you just want to massage your armpits. I've actually gone back into studying, and a huge chunk of what I'm learning is to do with reflexology. So probably in another video I could go more in depth into reflexology around your face and your neck area. I said to myself I was going to keep this video short. Hopefully it's not too long with too much information. Next you will need either a massage cream. Sorry, I just got a text from my American friend saying that I've convinced her to now listen to UK garage music. Right, so next you will either need a massage cream or massage oil. Do not do it on dry skin because that will hurt. I've seen people do it on dry skin, and the way their skin is just tugging and going red, I'm thinking, are you not in discomfort to the point where you're thinking, ow? So I'll be using this massage cream from Queso Beauty. Massage creams tend to be a lot more oilier, which is why I say go for a massage cream or oil, because creams will absorb into your skin, and because you'll be using tools, you'll need that excess product to just work around your face and neck. Another piece of nerdy information. So here are your facial muscles. If you can see the jaw here, there's a muscle here. And what you want to do, you don't want to massage it in a way where it's going the opposite direction too much. So with this one here, this is massaging. You want to massage your muscles downwards, and then towards the end, you sweep the fluids away. Rather than doing it like this all the time, it actually may bruise and apply too much force on the muscle underneath, so don't be so vigorous with it. You can start off with the jaw. I'm going to be using this And you want to do each step either 8 to 10 times. And you just want to sweep it towards the bottom of your ear. And just give it a little wiggle. Next, you want to start on your cheekbones. So Gua Sha in Cantonese basically means gua, which means to scrape, and sa is like sand, but is also referring to the skin. And this redness that you see here is my blood coming to the surface. And what Gua Sha does is it basically helps with the blood flow around your skin too. We've done here and we've done here. Next is this area. God, this thing is huge. I feel like this would be too rough for around the eye. So I'm gonna use this side. You just want to press lightly, again, 5 to 10 times. Next is the eyebrow area, so you just want to scrape upwards, because remember, we're lifting. We're not trying to scrape down or make our skin saggy. And then the forehead, maybe this side. Again, gently, you're not trying to scrape all the fat out of your face. Then with the last sweep, you kind of just want to guide. This feels really hard on my skin. You kind of just want to guide the fluids towards the capillary, resting behind the ear. I'm not too sure if I like using this on my face, so I'm going to use my normal one for this side. Okay, so now everything is resting here. So now what you want to do is use your hands, and basically you're going to use your knuckles. You basically just want to comb your neck down. Just guiding all the fluids, all the toxins, all the inflammation, all the puffiness away from the face. And then towards the armpits, so it channels through your body. The lymphatic system is basically like the unseen regulatory system that no one really notices, people tend to forget about, but however, it is a key system in our health and in our bodily functions, because what the lymphatic system does is that not only does it drain toxins, but it's also the first system that will identify any pathogens that have entered into your body and will send signals to the rest of your body, telling all the other systems and all the other cells, all the other membranes that there is a pathogen in our system and we need to fight it. And we are basically done. In a way, this routine has really saved me, because not only does it get me out of bed, but it leaves me feeling so much better, and I generally feel a lot more clear-minded, especially now that I've done it twice today. Verdict, the size was impressive, however the functionality of it wasn't the best. I wish these were a little bit more deeper, and I wish this dip was a bit more deeper as well. I feel like it would have performed better, and in general the stone was a bit too heavy for such tender areas around the face. I would love to design my own gua sha one day. I hope you guys found this video helpful, and if you would like a video where I talk a little bit more about reflexology, lymphatic system, acupressure points, then please let me know. It probably won't be a glamorous video, but it will be information packed. Please try and do gua sha at least 2 or 3 times a week. Put something on, listen to music, listen to podcasts, listen to an audiobook, and trust me, it will just naturally become a part of your routine. I hope you have an amazing week ahead, and I'll see you in the next video.